Oh man, we're Star Wars crazy. Here's another Star Wars episode with a giveaway.
Today we have a special episode of Toy Pizza. It's Star Wars crazy and we love Star Wars, so we have more than 3 3/4 inch action figures just for you.
Look, 3 3/4 inch is my jam. It is almost exclusively the only scale I collect toys at. I was an OG Kenner Star Wars collector. I love the rebirth in the 90s. I'm so psyched right now for Force Awakens. The toys. Amazing. Let's dig in.
And if you stay tuned, one lucky winner will get a 3 3/4 Star Wars giveaway.
Prize pack.
Oh yeah, dude. So today what I've got for you, and by the way, since Force Friday, these are still very, very rare in Target and Toys R Us.
Oh yes.
So we were lucky enough to get a Deluxe Flame Trooper, a Stormtrooper, Rey, and Darth Vader. And these three are key because these three are actually part of a set, the Starkiller base.
Yeah, so the little extra bonuses kind of fit together to make a mechanical thing. Now, I don't really love this these extra bonuses. I actually think it would have been a better play to just have everybody have some of the slip-on armor from the deluxe figures.
Absolutely.
The slip-on armor is amazing. Like, I truly love it. And here's a little secret tip for you guys. If you get the deluxe Poe Dameron, with a little X-Acto knife, you can easily slice off the back of his helmet, and then boom, it's separate. You can have him with a removable helmet. It's a nice little quick fix.
Oh, that's really cool, dude. And one thing that Jesse has just brought to my attention with the Stormtrooper, which is very, very rare, right from the trailer.
Yeah, all you gotta do, you get yourself a little fin, you get yourself a Stormtrooper, and the head kind of fits nicely.
And it's sick because, you know, these Stormtrooper, the body's pretty similar to, you know, episode 4, 5, and 6. You can get Luke Skywalker and swap the head.
Now here's the other thing, okay? And I even drew a picture about this. The figure that I want to see... Oh, here's some of my Force Awakens art. Oh, yeah. Force Awakens art. See? There he is right there. Here is the 3 3/4 inch figure I want to see.
Oh,
right?
Shoot.
Luke Skywalker as the old Jedi. We're gonna get him, right?
Yeah,
Don't you think they'll make this?
Of course, because, I mean, there was a leaked photo of Mark Hamill in very much what looks like...
And he looks like a badass.
He does.
He looks like Obi-Wan as an ass kicker.
Yeah. The Flame Trooper Deluxe, like Jesse had mentioned, and again, I think it's the better buy with the Deluxe set because you get the awesome armor.
Yeah.
But one thing that we did mention in our other episodes that it is the same sculpt. But yeah, if you got Kylo Ren in the regular, you know, $7.99 basic pack with the droid piece or whatever, his hood is up, whereas in the Deluxe pack with the armor, his hood is down. And that's pretty cool.
Phasma. This has got to be the hardest character to find.
Yeah.
She's sold out of every scale.
Every scale. Cannot find Phasma for the life of me.
Nope.
Jesse offered to give this to me, which is pretty
not.
awesome.
Nope.
That's what the giveaway was when we were talking
me.
about. Oh. So yeah, Phasma is so sick. I love Phasma so much. Look at it. So Jesse, you know, was away when we got a couple shots of Phasma, but we had to bring Phasma back on just to give it the right lightbox treatment.
He's so cool.
Oh, he is hot.
His armor is so feminine.
He is very just right.
Handsome for men.
Wow.
You know, these figures are great, but what other 3 3/4 inch figures could we play with our Star Wars figures? Maybe Knights of the Slice?
Couldn't think of it, but Jesse said it. Yes, Knights of the Slice. And the heads actually go pretty well together.
Yeah, that's right. Here, check this out. Boom.
Bam, look at that. Interesting about the both Kylo Ren and Phasma, you know, they have a very soft plastic for the kids, but they decided to go with cloth for Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. This is, and especially because we did a comparison with the Power of the Force Darth Vader that I grew up with.
Right.
He was, you know, so muscular.
He was jacked. He was jacked.
This is a cool Darth Vader. They brought it back. Like, almost closer to the Kenner style.
You know, a lot of people are belly aching about the lack of articulation here. I think two things about it. One, these are very close to the Kenner originals, right?
And that's what made Star Wars so lovable.
So that doesn't bother me at all, because actually I think the sculpts on these are really amazing. There's very intricate detail. You know, it may be very basic articulation, but the craftsmanship is there. The second thing is, we have an oil crisis. And you need oil, and you need fossil fuels to power the machines that pump out all this plastic. So prices are sky high. They're only going up, and as such, people like Hasbro, they have to find ways to reduce the cost. And minimal articulation is one way to do it.
And I'm so surprised because these are very affordable. I was thinking, oh my god, toys these days are so expensive. These are only $8. That's cheaper than a pop vinyl.
$8, you could buy crack, a small crack rock for that much.
So definitely a big fan of the Star Wars 3 3/4 inch line because they're just so nostalgic for both Jesse and I in 2 different generations, Power of the Force, Kenner.
That's right, baby.
And, you know, we can both appreciate these, especially, I mean, the Stormtrooper is so sick.
You know, okay, so I was thinking about this, right? The sight of the clone trooper helmet makes me sick because it represents the prequels, you know, and all the pain we suffered.
Yeah.
I hate the look of that. I love the look of this new Stormtrooper, and to me it signifies a new era is here, and we're finally gonna get the films that we wanted.
And deserve.
Well, we don't really deserve it. I mean, honestly.
Initially, you know, people were like, oh, you mean Phasma's just a silver Stormtrooper? Well,
Amazing idea.
Amazing. You know,
Throw some silver paint on it.
so,
Why not?
So simple. But the thing is, it's like, I don't know what it is, because I know they used the Stormtrooper, like, initial designs to get this new design. There is something so remarkably futuristic about it.
It makes sense as an update for 30 years beyond the original films.
It's smart.
It's
smart
good
stuff.
design. I would argue that the story of Star Wars is as important in the way you act out scenarios with your figures as it is on screen. Like, that's
Absolutely.
part of the storytelling process. And, you know, with Star Wars being the first, you know, massively merchandised movie, kids are so interactive with it, and the mythology and these characters, and sending them on missions and going to your grandma's house because your parents aren't getting along.
Absolutely. And then you would just bring them, you know, everyone's carpet was different.
You'd tell them the secrets,
Yeah.
and they would keep them, unlike your brother,
Absolutely.
who would narc on you every chance he got.
Another thing I have to say is that a lot of people are bonding with their children now about, like, you know, this is why these toys are so awesome, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna force feed you all these toys because it gives me an excuse to play with them as well.
Right, I'm not able to have children.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. But now
My womb is dry.
Hasbro killed it with these Star Wars figures.
They killed it like my barren womb.
Absolutely.
Baron Womb is a new villain in The Force Awakens.
What better way to excite, you know, fans of Star Wars than the toys? You know, I could not be more excited
Maybe
for
electrocute their testes. That's also a way.
not bad.
Well, we're having so much fun here. We want you guys to have a little fun too. So we put together a very small, very modest 3 3/4 inch prize pack.
All you gotta do is share today's episode's thumbnail. You're seeing it on screen now. Take a photo of it, find an image in the description below, but share it on Instagram with the hashtag ToyPizza. You already do it anyway. But if you share this hashtag, we'll see Toy Pizza always browsing that hashtag, and we'll see these thumbnails, and one lucky person who shares this episode's thumbnail and this episode will win a 3 3/4 prize pack.
Must be 18, must be in the continental United States. Here's your question for the day. What scale action figure line do you collect? Are you a 3 3/4 inch guy like me? Let us know in the comments.
And if you are interested in more Star Wars, we got plenty of Star Wars on our channel.
A whole playlist.
We got an Elite series, and we got more coming.
And Knights of the Slice. Check them out.
Definitely check out Knights of the Slice.
Only thing left to say,
Pizza out.
I'm so psyched right now. I'm so. It's this side of the couch, dude. Finn from the trailer.
That's so
Did
smart.
you not even think of that? You're a dummy.